morning, you guys. What's this now? Hey, it's good morning. Happy Sunday. I'm at gym. The reason why I'm at gym is because I rest on Mondays. So I'm at gym. It's currently something to 10, and I'm gonna do gym. I need to go to Checkers to get oxtail because that's what I want to make. The weather is perfect for that. Do you think I can make hamadombo like we pressure cooker? Because we got a pressure cooker and it's now my current new personality. Like I want to put everything in the pressure cooker. So, but I've only cooked beans twice. That's all I've cooked, which is crazy. Anyways, yeah, so I'm off to that. I'm off to gym, and I will, after the gym, it's Checkers. Then we booked lunch at 12 somewhere in near my church, like it's en route to church. Then I have church at 2, and then we'll come back and do oxtail. Hopefully it's gonna be fast, because the reason why I'm cooking oxtail, I wanna see how long does it take to cook oxtail. I might be having dinner at 10 because it's late and the thing, it doesn't work. Who knows? We'll see. It's so hot. And because it's so hot, I think my boots is not closed. I thought like it was not this hot when I was picking an outfit in the morning, and I can't wear this show. It's too holiday for church or for lunch. I'm not gonna wear it. I just wore it now, but yeah, I'm not gonna wear it. Oh, I'll wear the jacket that when I go to church. For now, like when you go out for lunch, I'll just be without a top. But when I go to church, I'll just put on the coat that knows it got with me. Yeah. That's definitely what I'll wear. For now, nope. It's fine. Yeah. Gym was great. I was doing upper body. Tomorrow I rest. I'll just take a walk after work because I wanna take a walk every day. Well, not every day, 6 days a week, and see what happens. I'm going to Pick and Pay to get some meat because I don't like Checkers meat. And what's this other shop? Woolworths meat is just expensive for no reason. And because we have like a small Woolworths, I don't know what is it called. Is it called a food market? We have a small food market. We don't like near us, so we don't have like everything. Likelihood of having oxtail is very slim. That's another thing. So I would rather not waste my time. I'll see you after church because Sunday lunch is like our time, and I never want to film that. And I'm sure you would have noticed in my vlogs, I never show utapelo or how our life is set up, because in as much as I vlog my life, I still want to have my life. I don't know if you get me. But yeah, so I'll see you after church. Because they have no patience. People in Joburg drive, they're not kind. Like, I think people in the city are just, they like hustling too much that they even hustle to a shopping center, local shopping center. Like, the hustle culture is too much. They're just not kind for absolutely no reason. There's no reason to not be kind. We are a mall. I really don't get it. Anyways, yeah, I will see you soon. Hi guys. So, welcome back. So, I'm at church finally, and I'm early. I'm like 30 minutes early. That's how early I am. And I decided to just drive here so that I'll find parking and shoot this video. If you are watching this, I should have a blog live, and the blog link will be already posted on the community page of this channel, as I always do, but I also link this blog here. I just want to talk about what to do in the situation that you have been dismissed from work, i.e., you have been fired. Your employer came to you and said, this relationship no longer works. Let's just get it over and done with. What do you do? What are your legal rights, legal options? I'm not sure if I've done this video before, but if I've done, this is an amplified version. Just so remember, none of my videos are legal advice. If you are looking for legal advice, you can book a consult with a registered legal practitioner or a legal consultant. I am a legal advisor or legal practitioner, but right now I'm just giving information, and based on the fact that I have practiced labor law for the whole duration of my career in the legal profession. From being a candidate attorney to now, one of my specialities is labor law, and I've represented many employees, but I also represent employers. I don't know why I'm giving you a history lesson of my history, because I know people who watch this know that I'm an attorney and I do labor law. Anyways, anyways, so the day that you receive your dismissal letter, remember, you must receive a full and final notice of your dismissal, not just your employer saying, or your supervisor who doesn't like you saying, we are dismissing you. If they say that, tell them, could I please have that in writing and for my record purposes, because you don't want to go to CCMA or the relevant bargaining council that governs you guys as a company, and they come there and say, we never dismissed her, she just decided to no longer come to work. In fact, we are pursuing charges of absconding because we've tried to find where she is and she's not come to work. You don't want that situation, because most people face that pointed limine and then blame everyone else for that besides themselves for not taking proper care. But obviously, if you go to an attorney and they realize that there isn't a formal dismissal, the right thing that they would do is write to your employer requesting that, or tell you to write to your employer requesting that, so that it's in writing that you requested it, or you actually received it after the request. Okay, once you've received it, usually it does say you have a right to appeal this internally. If it's internally, usually they say you have about 7 days to appeal, and the outcome would be out after those 7 days, so 14 days. But if you don't have a right for internal appeal, or for maybe presenting your mitigating factors, you go straight to CCMA. You have 30 calendar days. 30 calendar days. When we are counting holidays, we are counting weekends, we count every day at CCMA, unlike how you'd count 30 days in a court proceeding, because we only count court days. All right, but yes, you have 30 calendar days to refer the matter to CCMA to say, I have a dispute. At CCMA, the form that you fill is called the 711. Most bargaining council also call it a 711, but it would be a conciliation referral form, as they would name it, whatever they name it to be. And the matter, referral form rather. And then once you've received a date for the sit down, usually the dates are quick, but CCMA is currently overwhelmed and dates are taking longer than 3 months. But for dismissal matters, ideally the matter should be finalized within 90 days or at least 6 months. But if you've been through CCMA, you'll know that it's currently taking almost 2 years for just a dismissal matter on misconduct to be finalized, and then there's still going to be a process of people wanting to review another 2 years. So I digress. So you then, after that, you receive a notice to say appear for a con up. They usually set the matter down for a con up. What is a con up? In the blog, you'll see that I explained that a con up is basically a process where the matter is set down for both a conciliation, and should it fail, it goes straight to arbitration. Most employers and even employees, and myself included, I never want to do a con up unless it's a case that I really feel I want to arbitrate this because it's such a stupid matter that I want to finalize, especially if I'm representing an employer and I want to save their fees, or anyone that wants to save their fees. I just say, let's just do arbitration immediately after the conciliation, unless the other party objects, because both parties have a right to object to the arbitration happening soon thereafter, within 7 days of receiving the set down notice. I mean, 7 days before the matter is set down, you just file your objection, and then the matter only hears a conciliation, and then it's done. All right. So that's basically how the first step. And then if it so happens that a conciliation fails, you get a 712 form, as we call it at CCMA, being your certificate of outcome. In other arbitrations, it will be just called a certificate of outcome. You receive that form. Once you receive it, you immediately, as I would always say, if you are there at CCMA, go to the reception and just ask them to assist you with completing the form so that it's filed at CCMA immediately. But if you want to go think about it and consult, you have 90 days to refer the matter. Within that 90 days, you still count again calendar days, including the last day. So refer your matter and ask for matter to be heard on arbitration. Then you get a date. Once you file, you should get a date within the next 90 days. Sometimes it's even sooner, but yeah. And then after the process is done of arbitration hearings, if you are represented by an employer, there's going to be a Rule 25 application, that not an employer but an attorney. A Rule 25 application is always done if you are being represented by an employer in a misconduct matter or an incapacity matter. So you do that application, and that application is basically for you to apply to say, may I be represented by an attorney. You'd be guided in doing that. So that's how the process goes, and once you are done with that, you get your outcome. An outcome for an arbitration usually happens 14 days after the hearing. Sometimes it's shorter, sometimes it's longer, but they usually give you your outcome within 14 days. You receive an SMS and an email, or whichever other way you chose to receive your outcome. And after the outcome is it's up to you what you want to do with it. You have 6 weeks to decide what you do with it. If you want to review it, you have 6 weeks to say, I want to review it. That means if you're not happy with the outcome, or you feel that somebody else should have done a better thing, you have 6 weeks to do that. Excuse me. And then if you want to enforce your award, it usually says when your award is due, maybe for a reinstatement. If it says go back to work within 3 days, you go back to work within 3 days, whatever the situation might be. But I've explained this properly in my blog, and I hope you actually go and read it so that it assists you or anybody else that might be going through the process of a dismissal, or just going through the motions of life. Anyways, I love you lots, and I'll see you on my next video. I'm now going to church. Bye. This sign is a church. It's a church.